Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol COHO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis, I believe, last week, so that is where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is really just some house cleaning and get rid of both of these lines. Sure, they still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. So let's first start by talking about some areas of support. And the level that stands out to me and what I would call the ideal level, when you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest? That would be if the price at 0015 can continue to hold. I use the word continue very deliberately a couple times this afternoon. The bears did try to wreck people's weekends by pushing down through it, but to give full credit where credit's due, the bulls were like, no, we're not going to have any of that. And you can see right there, the price held very, very nicely. So if the price holds above there, that would certainly be a huge sign of power. Don't get me wrong, though, if the price falls below that, I'm not saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. That's where the next level of support comes into play, though. So taking a step back and looking at things from the big picture point of view, that is where the purple line comes into play, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, this line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move. This right here being defined as quote-unquote the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full control, the bulls are in full strength. However you can best visualize that, no questions asked. Again, yeah, staying above 0015 would be great, but grand scheme of things viewpoint, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, I'm sure if you're watching level 2s today, you know where I'm headed with that. And it's going to be at 0017. Yeah, the price did break below it a couple of times, but the main point of price congestion and the majority of the data points were all revolving right around 0017. So keep an eye on that. All in all, though, resistance levels really don't matter because as long as the price keeps on building higher bases, then everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on building those higher lows and sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.